faster, Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Que j'ai bien progressé sur
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the
À
fields.
voir.
I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun.
Quoi à voir,
I
j'ai
tell
dit
you,
j'ai
you
bien
keep me
progressé.
here, I'll skin
Ah,
this
t'as
foul
bien
coon,
progressé,
serve him for
excuse-moi, je
dinner.
croyais.
Damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fish!
Oui, oui, t'as
wife.
bien progressé déjà pour
J'ai
certains
dit
de tes
donne
jeux.
deux.
Well, come with me then.
Ouais.
Wanna head out
Bon,
there?
faut
J'ai
pas
toujours
oublier.
pas réussi
Run
le
with the
truc,
man?
quoi, mais j'ai fait les
Bon.
autres et
We do
les
more
autres
than
je les
just
ai
hunt.
réussi vite. Quoi. J'en ai fait
We're hunting.
3 là en peu de temps. Quoi.
And them things
Ouais.
hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
Et
Les
les autres,
I
statues,
ain't afraid of dying.
les 3 ninjas,
Good.
enfin les 3 Genshin,
You need
ainsi que les
anything,
4
Mr. Pearson?
démons simultanés,
Maybe
enfin
me and
presque.
Mrs. Zad are gonna take a little
ouais,
ride.
mais dans l'autre sens par contre.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there? Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Je sais plus quelle est une mission, s'il te plaît. Dis, vraiment que j'y
You
aille.
cool down then yet?
Ce serait
Ouais.
cool d'abandonner
I ain't no
la mission.
scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders
Je
from
pense
that
que tu en es
slick
capable.
half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Ça aurait d'être.
Ok, très bien.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the
Nous y sommes.
Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do.
Ouais, tu sais que c'est dingue, ma caméra là, ils ont paumé, que j'ai paumé dans l'eau. J'ai contacté le service client pour pour on sait jamais quoi, ça coûte rien. Pour leur prévenir, pour leur dire que le truc a pas tenu, le support casque a pas tenu, que j'ai paumé ma caméra dans l'eau. Et ben ils m'en ont renvoyé une nouvelle quoi, gratuitement quoi. Et je viens de la recevoir. Et
C'est peut-être.
ils cherchent même pas alors que tu sais ils ont aucune preuve quoi. J'aurais très bien pu dire n'importe quoi, j'aurais pu inventer quoi. Après c'est pas le cas, je l'ai vraiment perdu, mais j'aurais pu les arnaquer, ça aurait été pareil quoi.
Ben,
C'est
je te
bizarre
rappelle
et
quand
ça les dérange pas.
je te rappelle que si tu as acheté la garantie, tu peux l'avoir gratuitement en dépannage.
Il n'y a pas de garantie. Enfin,
Ah.
il y a une garantie, mais comme tous les produits, c'est obligatoire. Mais garantie, c'est si jamais c'est abîmé ou si c'est le truc est défectueux, quoi. Pas que
Oui.
tu la perds. Parce que comment tu veux prouver que tu l'as perdu déjà? Tu peux très bien.
J'avais pas
Tu peux
pensé.
pas prouver. Tu peux mentir, quoi. Dire que
Ouais, j'avais pas
Le
pensé à
truc
ça.
il est en panne, la garantie, on va te demander de le retourner le produit et ensuite ils vont analyser pour vérifier que tu dis pas des bêtises, que c'est pas toi qui l'as cassé quoi. Ils vont regarder que c'est bien une panne qui vient de la caméra quoi, que c'est un problème qui ne vient pas de toi quoi.
Ouais.
Mais là je l'ai paumé dans l'eau.
Je me demande ce que ça donnerait un CD de jeu vidéo perdu alors qu'il est encore en garantie.
C'est ça, c'est comme si à Micromania là tu disais que t'avais paumé ton jeu quoi. Jamais ils vont te donner un nouveau jeu quoi. Ils vont dire bah oui mais quand voulez-vous que je vous croie. On te l'a volé le jeu vidéo ou tu l'as paumé, je sais pas, ils vont pas comme ça, ouais, ok bah on vous en donne un nouveau. C'est trop facile. Ah, ça m'a étonné quoi, non, ils se posent pas plus de questions. Après ils m'ont envoyé une caméra. Ok, on vous en renvoie une quoi.
Le geste commercial, comme qui dirait son nom.
Je sais pas ce que se passe si jamais je refais le coup, je la repaume encore, je leur demande, ils m'en envoient une troisième.
Non, parce que, en plus, tu sais à quoi ça me fait penser ça? Je me rappelle avec ma maman, quand on est allé au McDo, il y avait un de nos hamburgers qui était un peu froid, donc on a demandé de faire un plus chaud, et donc du coup le jet commercial c'est qu'ils nous ont fait un hamburger chaud on dépanné, et du coup le hamburger froid je l'ai mangé, du coup.
Oui, tu peux gratter ça, mais il y en a plein qui font ça. Il y en a qui abusent.
C'est vrai.
Bon après McDo c'est vrai que c'est connu maintenant, leur truc c'est sur.
Genre ils ne savent pas inventer des boîtes inox pour garder les burgers aussi chauds que ça.
La cuite aussi leur frites.
Tu penses qu'ils font encore plus mal leur service de McDo qu'avant?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
En plus, t'as exactement la monnaie qu'il te faut.
Cher.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Thought to help talking about that boy you got killed in the hole. To have them all shook. Morning, partner.
Imagine ma caméra l'année prochaine, là, comme je t'ai dit, il la retrouve hein, au Wake Park parce que là l'hiver quand le Wake Park il ferme, ils font une société qui s'occupe de vidanger l'étang, ils vidangent une partie de l'étang et du coup ils se retrouvent presque à sec quoi, le niveau d'eau est super bas donc ils peuvent faire des recherches à ce moment-là pour les gens qui ont paumé des trucs dans l'étang. Imagine, ils me la retrouvent et ils me la redonnent l'année prochaine. Bah du coup j'aurai 2 caméras, ce qui fait que je pourrais revendre une des deux quoi. En fait ça me fera une caméra gratuite.
Ouais mais tu sais.
Gagnant.
Ouais mais tu sais, je te rappelle quand même qu'un dépannage c'est très important. Si tu perds une des caméras, t'as l'autre tout neuf et que tu peux l'utiliser. C'est comme par exemple, moi je sais que j'ai gagné un téléphone grâce au jeu Monopoly du McDo là, il y a presque 2 ans.
Je sais pas, si je récupère mon autre caméra, je vais pas garder les deux quand même. Je vais vendre une des deux.
À toi de voir. Mais je te dis tout de suite, c'est toujours mieux de dépanner un objet quand il le faut. Parfois, il faut savoir prendre ces petites précautions.
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and no. Nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Sur le THC, il disait que la fausse en Ninja Gaiden 3 c'était l'arme la plus puissante pourtant, et qu'elle était abusée.
Ben,
La plus efficace encore que sur le 2.
Hey there!
ben après en termes de système pour le jusqu'à l'os, il a une meilleure allonge. Mais après pour l'utilité. Mais après quand tu fais la faux écliptique
Ouais,
niveau
la
3,
team est pas terrible, mais elle est pas aussi bien que son 2, mais apparemment peut-être c'est par les coups autrement quoi.
ben la meilleure tactique de la faux c'est l'attaque 360. C'est la seule attaque qui te fait le plus de dégâts et c'est pratique pour certains boss par exemple. J'ai déjà essayé ça sur la plupart et ça marche super bien, mais le problème c'est que c'est pas toujours efficace. En fait, il faut que tu fasses technique ultime et dès que l'ennemi s'approche et que tu fais un coup, et ben tu changes de tactique, tu tournes le joystick à ton second degré et après appuyer sur triangle. Tu peux faire ça plusieurs fois pour que ça s'enchaîne. Donc voilà. Comme on dit, c'est toujours mieux d'en avoir la preuve. Une petite seconde.
Those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Careful! We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Can we pick up the pace here? And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks.
Il n'y aura pas de stock avant 2023, de toute façon, PS4, 5.
So who did they say they were?
On a le temps d'y être. On a le temps.
Ils remettent en stock et que c'est à 550 € comme ils disent. Moi j'achète pas à ce prix là. Déjà 500 € c'est déjà beaucoup. 550. 500 c'était déjà la
Bah en même temps le PS5 500 €, les 5 font la paire.
Apparemment c'est à cause du le cours de l'euro qui a chuté. Du coup le dollar maintenant il est arrivé presque au même niveau, voire il est devenu plus fort que l'euro et ça serait dû à ça qu'ils augmentent. Après c'est pas encore sûr à 100%.
Plus fort que l'euro, hein.
Oui. Les cours des monnaies changent, elles évoluent avec le temps.
Ah ouais, je vois.
Avant l'euro était plus fort que le dollar.
C'est vrai que
si l'euro ça faisait 1,1 dollar peut-être, un truc comme ça. J'ai une connerie
ah ouais.
quoi.
Je m'attendais à plus que ça parce que imagine que tu aies fait un métier en Amérique, tu es gagné
l'inflation aussi, peut-être ça c'est à cause de ça. Avec les crises qu'il y a eu, qu'il y a en ce moment.
Ouais, je pense que ça doit être ça. La pénurie de l'huile, la pénurie des pâtes, la pénurie de la farine, etc.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Ah, Mr. Morgan.
Arthur?
J'ignorais qu'il existait des bouteilles de bière au temps des cow-boys.
Bien sûr que si. La bière, ça existe depuis des années.
Je parlais des formats de bouteilles.
Ah ouais. Les bouteilles en plastique, ouais, c'est récent, mais là c'est du verre. Le verre, c'est vieux, quoi. Le plastique, c'est arrivé quand on a découvert le pétrole.
Oui, évidemment. Mais tu savais que à l'époque des cow-boys,
ouais, non, il n'y avait pas le pétrole. C'était charbon à l'époque des westerns.
après, tu savais qu'au temps des cow-boys, les cow-boys, ils buvaient aussi de la limonade.
Ouais.
C'est connu dans les...
C'est vieux comme boisson.
Ouais. Ça me rappelle beaucoup le dessin animé Lucky Luke.
Le coca, c'est dû arriver après, par contre, je pense.
Ouais. Depuis, on dit que le coca, c'était un médicament à la base. Et du coup, la société Coca-Cola, on a décidé de faire un soda, dont la couleur rouge.
À la base, le coca, il y avait vraiment du coca dedans, c'est la feuille de coca, quoi, avec quoi on fait le... qui est une drogue un peu, quoi, qui shoot un peu. Il y avait vraiment de la coca dedans.
Was she
À la
always
base.
like this?
I ain't quite
Les
on
feuilles
the
de
Ça
coca.
fait
No,
Coca-Cola.
of course. So as long
Ouais.
as you've known her?
She's always liked her swill
Ça
of
se
vinegar.
pourrait qu'il y ait des feuilles de coca de nos jours
Maintenant,
comme soda.
maintenant, il y en a plus depuis. Et avant,
I will. You fancy a game
Ouais.
of dominoes?
Après, tu as déjà remarqué que la plupart des gens, quand ils disent
If I'm playing
une
with you,
boisson,
she'll
ils disent
leave
pas
me alone.
Coca-Cola, ils disent une boisson au cola. Ils disent pas coca en fait.
Can't believe the dominoes
Coca-Cola,
survived
c'est une
Blackwater,
marque, en
but my
fait.
necklace didn't.
C'est ça.
Oh, yeah.
Sinon, la
Ouais.
boisson, oui,
Something
c'est
look
du
different.
cola,
Well,
quoi.
I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you too.
Et après, comment c'est comme c'est quasiment Coca-Cola qui est la plus connue, il y a tout le monde dit Coca-Cola, quoi. C'est rentré dans le langage.
Je me rappelais aussi des Coca-Cola Light, des Coca-Cola Zero.
Domino.
Après, il y a eu des Coca-Cola Life. Mais après, je crois qu'ils ont un peu changé les formules.
En plus, c'est quoi la règle des dominos, tiens?
Ben, la règle des dominos, c'est de mettre un double face en premier, c'est-à-dire le plus lourd. Par exemple, ta double 6, là, il faut juste que tu poses ça en premier.
Ouais.
Maintenant, il suffit de le poser.
Nothing here.
Ok, donc tu peux mettre soit double 5 ou un 6. Je pense que je mettrai double 5.
J'ai pas de 6 de toute façon. J'ai pas le choix.
Ouais, pas le choix.
J'ai pas de 6 de toute façon.
Non, non, c'est pas grave. Voilà, pose-le.
There They was telling me they don't let
Elle a
blacksmiths
mis un.
loom in
C'est quoi? C'est
town.
un 2 qu'elle a? Je
I have
vois,
a good
je vois
mind to
même
go
pas.
and burn it down.
Non, quand c'est
Ok.
noir, c'est 0 en fait. Et en plus, t'as double 0.
Ah, oui, d'accord, il y a rien.
Ouais.
Ou alors je
En
peux
fait,
mettre
quand
celui-là.
je pense que je te mets, c'est mieux de mettre double, ça t'augmente les chances.
Ouais. Vas-y.
Double 2. Mais double 2. Alors, c'est un 4. Double 4.
Ain't worth anything, but there.
Great. I guess I kind of feel bad for you.
Perfect.
Ouais, je crois que tu devrais le placer ici.
Attends, mais j'ai même pas pu choisir mon domino là, c'est quoi ce bordel?
Non, non, c'est parce que comme tu n'avais pas les chiffres que tu voulais, tu dois trier les dominos pour que tu... Ouais, si tu vois le chiffre adapté. Donc, place le domino. Attends, c'est quoi? Je crois que c'est un 3, non?
Oui, c'est un 3. Ouais. Sinon, je peux mettre sur le 4 aussi.
Attends, t'as le 1 à l'extrémité, et là, je crois que c'est le 3. Donc, soit le 3 avec le 5, soit le 3 avec 0.
Je peux mettre le 4 aussi, non? J'ai le
Non,
droit de jouer
non,
le
tu peux
4 et le
pas.
5, il y a un 4 là à un endroit.
Non, non, en fait, tu dois jouer les extrémités, en fait. En fait, t'as le 3 à
Bah, le
l'extrémité et...
4 c'est une extrémité là pourtant.
Non, 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 en fait, il faut que ça suive, en fait.
Ah, il faut qu'il y ait qu'une pièce. Le 4, il y a deux
Oui, voilà.
pièces à côté, donc c'est pas bon.
Oui, voilà. Oui, voilà, c'est ça. T'avais jamais connu le
Ouais,
domino?
putain, mais c'est quoi, genre quand t'étais gosse quoi?
Mais par contre, les dominos au temps des cow-boys, ça, je
Je
l'ignorais que ça existait.
mets.
Oui,
Ah, le
celui-là. Ouais,
3,
c'est
et
ça.
pas celui-là, le 3, de toute façon, j'ai pas le choix.
Oui, pas le choix.
En fait, c'est un peu con comme jeu, de toute façon. Il n'y a pas vraiment de stratégie parce
Here
que
we
tu
have it.
tombes, t'as pas vraiment
Domino.
de
Okay.
choix quoi.
Well, not much
Non,
for
j'ai
me.
perdu.
Ah, et en fait, le but, c'est de marquer 100 points, en fait.
J'essaie de jouer tous tes dominos, ouais.
Mais en tout cas, c'est pas tous les jours qu'on voit du domino au temps des cow-boys. Leur spécialité, c'est les cartes à jouer.
Ah well.
Je pense que c'est du foin pour les chevaux.
Faut que je mette ça où?
Euh...
No rest for us idiots, eh, Morgan?
C'est pas le truc en rouge, là, sur la carte, qu'il faut le placer.
I don't think it's very fair.
Okay, good for you.
You know, you're not so high and mighty and above everyone than you think you are.
Whatever you
You're
say.
setting a good example there, Mr. Morgan.
You know?
He bloody well does.
Of course he does. What exactly are we talking about?
Dang it! Damn all you! You ain't so smart. You little trollop.
Et ils disent pas où faut le mettre le foin.
Je sais pas.
You busy, Arthur?
j'ai abandonné. Merde.
We're stuck in the ship now, Mr. Morgan. In the ship. We're drowning in mud.
For a man of the cloth, you have quite a way with words.
Words are the very least of my problems. The very least.
I'm sure.
Say, Morgan. Morgan, you got any hair pomade?
C'est verrouillé.
Faut que t'affiches la légende.
Mission. Y a rien.
Miss Jackson?
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
What you doing, Tilly?
Nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
That's right, nothing. You're useless. You're worse than useless. You're a parasite. You're a worm. Ridiculous. Get ready.
But I don't
Oh,
feel
look
right,
at
Miss
that.
Grimshaw. I don't feel right.
I don't care what you feel, girl. Get ready.
Hello, Reverend. Uncle.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fish.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Passing you. Go on. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
hold. Hold!
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur.
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make them. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No! Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
You all are a goddamn joke!
Idiot! Now get after the others, come on! The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. You cop bastards! I didn't do nothing! Let go!
Stay on them!
Stop! Where you going?
Ça doit faire drôle de passer en train en train.
Come on, sit back!
Go! Get after them!
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
I'll be dead soon, partner!
Je fais quoi? Tu sais que t'es en train de te blesser là.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on
Tu
you.
l'as éjecté du train.
You hold it right there! I'm coming for you next!
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. Do we need to bother? Let me go. Can't do that.
Let's try at least.
Ah. Ah.
Comment on fait pour éviter pour esquiver les coups?
Are you sure? Ah.
T'as pas un bouton de défense.
Come on. Come on. I don't think I can open the door from the outside.
C'est pas L1.
Watch yourself, he's as dirty.
Ah, mais c'est quoi le bouton pour esquiver? Je me rappelle plus.
Je sais pas. Ils disent pas dans les tutos ou un truc comme ça.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. Do we need to bother? Let me go. Can't do that.
Come on. Come on. Just don't kill him.
Are you sure?
Sadly so. I don't think I can open the door from the outside. Try at least. Watch yourself, he's as dirty as they come.
This time, poison.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Une drôle de chambre froide, on dirait.
Bring him out here.
Hey,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Chop, chop. Don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray. Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Ils sont très bavards.
Carrément.
Okay, so these two plantation families.
Mais elle est pas
Arthur,
finie, elle est pas
you
finie.
start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day? Don't think too hard.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. It's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
So, do nothing?
Not until I've thought it through. Interesting about those two families.
We'll look into it.
Good. Like I said when we set off, just start turning the soil. Low profile.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with...
Oh!
You two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
In front of you.
Okay, go!
Tu peux faire des dérapages.
On se croirait
I saw
dans un
some boats
kart.
around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Il manquerait plus que la musique
Hey,
dans la
those the
musique de
boats
Mario
you
Kart
mean?
tous les jeux.
Yes. Good. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Putain, c'est long, putain.
Bon, moi je crois que je vais pas tarder à mettre les voiles, donc je vais me coucher et on se dit
Come on, Arthur. Let's
à la
get her in the
revoyure.
water.
Salut.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me roll. You boys are too old for real
Tant que t'as
labor
pas
no
fini la
more.
mission,
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Got him? You got a bite there, Arthur. Nice, you hooked him. They're nibbling. There, hooked them.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Damn it, I lost him.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Now, reel him in, Arthur. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. You're getting the hang of this. Maybe we throw Trelawney back in, too.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Oh, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain.
To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.